A Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year also. Welcome once again to News Analysis. News Analysis, a weekly magazine on current affairs. To begin with the main points in a nutshell. Detroit airliner incident was failed bomb attack. Fifth anniversary of Indian Ocean tsunami marked. Six Palestinians killed in West Bank Gaza attack. Telangana Joint Action Committee gives ultimatum to sender. Strong earthquake jolts Indonesian islands. Vatican had been spawned with vulnerable to assault in public. Now the news in detail. Detroit airliner incident was failed bomb attack. An incident on an airliner arriving in the U.S. city of Detroit from Amsterdam in the Netherlands was failed bomb attack, senior U.S. officials say. Sources say a man burned his leg trying to ignite explosives on the jet, which had 278 passengers and 11 crew aboard, but nobody else was injured. In custody, the Nigerian suspect said he had been acting on behalf of Al-Qaeda, a police source said. President Barack Obama has ordered increased security for air travel. The White House spokesman Bill Burton said the president was monitoring the situation. Northwest Airlines Flight 253 had been around 20 minutes away from landing at Detroit Metropolitan Airport on Friday afternoon when the incident occurred. Report squad officials are saying the suspect seems to have tried to ignite some kind of incendiary devices. Fifth anniversary of Indian Ocean tsunami marked. Countries across Indian Ocean are marking the fifth anniversary of the catastrophic tsunami that killed almost 250,000 people. In Indonesia, Aceh province, where almost 170,000 lost their lives, prayers were offered in mosques and at the site of mass graves. Buddhist monks in Thai beach resort Phang Nga were joined by hundreds of mourners to pay tribute to the dead. Other ceremonies were expected in the 14 countries hit by the massive wave. None of my family members survived in the tsunami, Siti Amina, 72, told AFP news agency at a grave site near Banda Aceh, Aceh's capital. My children, grandchildren, brothers, sisters, they all have gone and left me alone here. German survivor Rusiska, adult 73, was in the Thai beach resort village of Pathong for the anniversary with his wife Katharina, who waded into the turquoise sea water to lay white roses for the dead. Six Palestinians killed in West Bank Gaza attacks. Israeli troops have killed 6 Palestinians, 3 in the Gaza Strip and 3 in the West Bank. The Israeli military said the Palestinians suspected of trying to infiltrate from Gaza were killed in an airstrike near Erez crossing. Separately, Israeli forces said they killed 3 men in the West Bank city of Nablus and who are suspected to shooting dead a Jewish settler days ago. It is the largest number of deaths in a day since the Gaza conflict a year ago. Al-Qaeda linked suspect probed over U.S. plane attack. A Nigerian reported to have links to Al-Qaeda is being questioned after an attempted attack of terrorism on the plane arriving in the U.S., officials say. They say the 23-year-old man was trying to ignite some kind of an explosive device as the airliner approached Detroit. The flight from Europe landed safely after the man was overpowered by the passengers and the crew. Witnesses said he burned his leg. No one else was hurt among the 278 passengers and 11 crew on board. Officials have described the device as a mixture of powder and liquid which failed to go off properly. President Barack Obama on his holiday in Hawaii has ordered increased security for air travel. White House spokesman Bill Burton said the president was monitoring the situation closely. President Barack Obama on a holiday in Hawaii has ordered increased security for air travel. White House spokesman Bill Burton said the president was monitoring the situation closely. UN sanctions shameful, says Eritrea. Eritrea has labeled UN sanctions imposed on Wednesday as shameful and denied allegations that it arms Islamist militants in Somalia. Eritrea's UK ambassador Tesfa Mikhail Jaratu told that the sanctions were illegal and would only worsen the problems in the Horn of Africa. The Security Council imposed an arms embargo, travel bans and asset freezes on top Eritrean officials. The Security Council imposed an arms embargo, travel bans and asset freezes on top Eritrean officials. Somalia's beleaguered UN-backed government welcomed the sanctions. Islamist insurgents have asserted control over most of the country, leaving the government with an authority in only small parts of capital Mogadishu. Charlie Sheen arrested after domestic violence claims. Actor Charlie Sheen spent much of Christmas Day in a cell after being accused of domestic violence. Police arrested the 44-year-old platoon and Wall Street star on Friday morning after an emergency call from a house in ski resort of Aspen, Colorado. An ambulance went to the house, but no one was taken to hospital. Police said the 2.5 Men TV sitcom star was suspected of assault menacing a criminal mischief. He was released on $8,500 bail. China's dissidents jailing draws international anger. There has been widespread condemnation of jailing by China of leading dissident Liu Xiaobo for subversion. The US, UN, European Union were joined by human rights groups in a chorus of anger over Mr. Liu's 11-year-old sentence. The UN Human Rights Commissioner said it was extremely harsh and cast an ominous shadow over China's commitments to protect human rights. Death row Britain's brother in plea to China for mercy. The brother of a British man due to be executed in China for drug smuggling has made a desperate plea for mercy. In a letter to the Chinese ambassador, Akbar Sheikh said his brother's life had been destroyed by a mental illness. The 53-year-old from North London, who is due to be put to death on Tuesday, has denied knowledge of the 4 kg heroin found with him in 2007. Vatican admits Pontiff vulnerable to assault in public. The Vatican has said it's impossible to protect Pope from incidents like that on Thursday night when a woman grabbed him at Christmas Eve Mass. Spokesman Federico Lombardi said Pope was regularly surrounded by tens of thousands of people at audiences, masses, greetings and other events. He said it was unthinkable to create a wall between the Pope and the faithful. Eurotunnel accuses Eurostar of ignoring safety rules. Eurotunnel has accused Eurostar for ignoring safety rules when evacuating passengers from trains last weekend. The Channel tunnel operators said evacuations were prolonged because people took bags with them in complete violation of safety procedures. It also rejected claims it contributed to chaos when 2,000 people were trapped in 5 broken trains. Eurostar said an independent review currently being carried out would establish the truth once and for all. Bin Laden daughter in Saudi embassy in Iran. Iranian Foreign Minister Menachem Mottaki says he has been informed that Osama bin Laden's daughter Iman is currently staying in Tehran. Saudi Arabian diplomats told Menachem that the girl was at Saudi Arabian embassy.